Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for October 7th through the 13th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for the next 7 days. I'm going to look at your current situation, where things are heading for you, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome. This is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For a Leo, show me their current situation, where things are heading, and the outcome for October 7th through the 13th. All right, Leo. The overall energy to your reading is going to be the Five of Pentacles, okay? So I definitely see someone who is missing you, like grieving the loss of you. Some of you could be going through some money struggles, but I do see that you're working really hard with the Eight of Pentacles coming out as your current situation. Like you're really trying to stay focused and get things done currently. And it feels like nothing else really matters. Maybe, you know, cleaning, it's work, it's a hobby, it's all of the above, but you're really diligent in the details of what you are doing. Where things are heading for you for the next 7 days is the Six of Swords. So you're moving through what feels like some kind of storm. Like I said, with that Five of Pentacles, if you're going through some money struggles, you know, paying bills, things like that, and just feeling like you don't have enough, you're moving forward out of that. And we're going to see what's underneath the surface of that. But the Queen of Wands comes out as the energy you're bringing to your reading. And I really love this because you're really showing that you're resilient, you're strong, you got this, life is good, and just trying to focus on everything that can produce happiness in your life, growth in your life, and staying strong through no matter like what difficult things you go through. The person tied up to you brings the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who really wants to nurture a connection, but also they want to be there for you, you know, however they need to. They're very kind, resourceful as well too. It looks like they're focused on their money, their abundance as well, but in some way you are part of that. Ten of Pentacles comes out as your outcome, and I love this because it's showing that there is a lot of like an inheritance, whether this is money you're receiving or your funds are increasing, a job is going well, money is increasing definitely overall through your reading, and I like that. So let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so the King of Swords is in reverse, the Four of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands as clarification to the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So yes, working really hard, having to prove yourself to other people here that you're worthy or that you got what it takes. Currently, with that Queen of Swords in reverse, you know, some of you could be dealing with a very difficult boss that is just constantly like, where's this at, what's going on, and needing something, but not allowing you to finish one thing before they need something else. They might be stressed out as well. But I'm really seeing that you're giving someone the cold shoulder because you're really not interested in them, and it's making that person feel that sense of rejection, like no is no, and you mean it, and you're not going to put up with it. And so it's making them carry this heavy weight here. And that's a very challenging situation, but I like how you're really sticking to, you know, working hard through this situation and working to prove that you have what it takes to handle whatever comes your way, whether it's work, whether it's a personal situation. You're really showing a lot of strength here, Leo. So let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords of where things are heading. Oh, that's so nice. Wow. Yeah, because it feels like currently what you're going through, you're just working through a lot of things that can feel very difficult. And where things are heading through the next 7 days, you're coming out of that, what feels like rough waters or some kind of storm you're getting through. It's going to pass, and where you're heading towards is a lot of self-reflection, rest, and relaxation. We have the Hermit, the World card, and the Page of Swords. Things are moving forward here, and you are definitely doing some inner reflection on things, closing certain chapters that you're learning a lot from, that you're also cautious about going forward, like what you give your time to, how you handle certain situations and how you address them. Instead of just being abrupt, you're thinking them through more clearly. But I see a chapter that is closing, and it's one that it teaches a valuable lesson and sets you ahead for something better here, which creates more balance in your life. I love that. So let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Empress, the Seven of Cups, and then the Devil is at the bottom of the deck here. And I like how you make things look really easy on the surface. Like, you're really strong, Leo, and you can put on this mask to hide all the things that you're feeling that disappoint you, because with that Five of Cups, you know, underneath the surface of that Queen of Wands, you are feeling a little disappointed about something that didn't work out in the past, or how something turns out, but you're really trying to focus on love and what you have going for yourself, and really looking at all the choices and options you have ahead, and trying to keep yourself safe from anything that's not going to be good here with that Devil energy. Especially if there's some options that show up as far as people that want to be in your life, whether that's romantic or just, you know, wanting to have your friendship. You're really cautious of those people. So let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Pentacles as the energy that's showing up in your reading of someone tied up to you. Wow, you moved on from this person, whoever this is. So this Queen of Pentacles is someone who's showing up that you used to have a relationship with them. Things had ended, and they're showing up very changed, more stable, and really wanting a fresh start over again. Like, can we start over again here, Leo? This is someone that you definitely moved on from. And they know that you're moving in a direction away from them, but they want to try and fix things, but showing real transformation. A lot of stability. The Death card, the Four of Wands, as well as the Ace of Cups. So whoever this person is here is really wanting to work on a relationship with you. Let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Pentacles for your outcome. Ooh. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, as well as the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, with things going well in your outcome here. You know, success, a commitment, money increasing, just everything is working out in your life. There are people around you who are really negative and they're not happy for your happiness. It feels very close to home. It is definitely a relationship of someone that you have a close union with. They don't like that, you know, you're happy without them or like you're happier than them. The Hierophant is saying like you two don't have the same belief system here. This person doesn't like that you're doing fine. They to your face will say, yeah, great, you know, but behind your back, they definitely do talk about you here and pretend to I don't want to say pretend, they have a close relationship with you, but they talk negatively about how you're doing well and how you're emotionally satisfied, how you are not worried about them. There's a spiritual lesson to be learned with whoever this person is. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. What do you want Leo to know about their reading? Transformation comes out. A fresh new way of living emerges, especially since this is change that increases your money, your stability, a good life for you, a commitment that you want, you know, you're able to save more. Things are really working out for you, and there's this new way of living for you that looks really good and feels really good to you, and that's what you're focused on through these challenges. You definitely have some negative people around you that want to talk about you. Be careful of those people. So watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax, you know, especially since that's where the next 7 days is taking you, is like you need to make sure that you take care of yourself, Leo. You're always taking care of everybody else and everything else. Don't forget to take care of you. And overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything. So Leo, you have quite a few things happening in the next 7 days. It's not one particular thing, but it feels like you have one obstacle after another here. But remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to give yourself the rest that you need. Maybe read a book and take a nap, like, yeah, I don't know, outside in a hammock, if that's, because that's what's in the card here. But also, things are changing for you, but it is going to be a good thing for you, and you can overcome any obstacle that's placed in front of you. And Spirit wants you to know that. So faraway places, get ready for new horizons, especially those of you that are actually moving, since there are, you know, cards of movement, moving away, travel here. So this is what I have for you, Leo. If it resonates for your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.